Think about this. Every night you go to fucking bed, you dream of something. Your mind is amazing. You can think of something, you can set a scenario, and when we go to sleep, we fucking dream of it. Unfortunately, we're waking up every hour, so we really don't get a lot of sleep, so we're fucking exhausted. But your dreams are amazing. Why can't you do that in your real life? Why can't you take the chance? You're afraid. You're ashamed. You're embarrassed. You are such a fucking coward to ask someone out. You're afraid that they're going to reject you and say no. That is something you've gone through. So I've been there with you. I've seen you freak out. I've seen you get nervous. I've seen you walk away. And all somebody did was say hi. What the fuck is your problem? That doesn't work for you. Because when you do that, then you're alone. That doesn't work for you either. You've got to find a common ground in your head. It's like this repetitive thinking that you're not good enough, that no one's going to love you. And everybody goes to this, you're not, there's nothing unique about your shit. Believe me, you know that and I know that. It's just that it's yours. It's your shit. And that's what it is. So you've got to understand, if we're going to work together here and if we're going to get out of this fucking funk every damn day, you can't just get up, do some work out, eat once or twice a day, then sit around for 5 or 6 hours trying to figure out why you're not happy when you already know why you're not happy. You got to get out of your comfort zone. And you really got to say fuck it towards other people. You've gotten much better with that in the last 2 years. Much better. In the past, you'd say fuck it, but it would cause a lot of problems, and they're usually involved with criminal activity. Because if you're going to fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. Fuck with you, I'll come after your children, your kids. I don't care. You'll never know it because I'm not stupid enough to do it by myself. But at the same time, what does it mean for you to be happy? You can find happiness. You can eliminate those things that we're talking about every damn day. You can go and do something. You can meet new people. You can do different careers. You can adjust to a moment in a situation. Think about how you get through the day, the work that you do, everything you do for everybody, and you're on top of it. You get it done, and there's great outcomes. But when it comes to you, you grew up a certain way. You didn't have a dad. You've got a lot of shame and guilt over that. Why? Your dad was a piece of shit. What he did to your mom, your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, they raised you. Those are amazing ladies, and you had animosity towards them. Why? Why would you have animosity towards the people who love you? You went to private schools. You didn't have what a lot of the kids have, but you had everything your mother and grandmother and great-grandmother could give you, and you still wanted more. Made no sense. To this day, you fought that and you battled that every day. Every night when your mother was alive, you went to bed thinking you were a horrible son. You were never a horrible son. You and your mom are just alike. You know that and I know that. Your mother had the same sarcastic personality. She had a little criminal mind at times. Your mother was a wonderful lady. And so are you. What goes on in your fucking head isn't what other people see. How many people, literally, think about what we're talking about here, Dennis. How many people that you know say this to you, what you're saying to yourself every day? Think about it. You're not going to come up with an answer right now, but you don't have many. You don't. You get mad. Think about it. You do so much for people, but you get pissed off when people don't invite you to do things. And it's rightly so at times because you don't need them to invite you. But sometimes it'd be nice. Sometimes it'd be great. But if you're going to invite people to do things with you, then that's what it is. You've got to accept it. Maybe they're limited. Maybe they don't have what you have. Maybe they can't do what you do. Don't get angry. And then don't be this vindictive little fucking bitch boy that you can be. And then smile when something goes wrong in somebody else's life, knowing that you had a hand in it. It's pretty diabolical. Years ago, think about it. When we were out at Anacapa, you took that psych test. And what did the psychologist tell you? You were a sociopath. And what did that do that day? That kind of devastated you. But after that day, you never, ever fucking addressed that. I've been to therapy sessions with you, with Mark, with Belinda, in Walnut Creek, New York, San Francisco. Never once did you ever bring that shit up. Now, who the fuck knows? But you know you've tested a little different than most people. So learn to accept the person you are. Learn to accept exactly who you want to be, not what everybody else thinks you should be. That's the most important thing. And enjoy. If you don't want to do something, you don't do it. Don't do it just to be with other people. You've got to stay true to yourself. Your fears are crippling you on a day-to-day basis. Everybody deals with something. No one knows what you're going through, so share it. Talk to people. Be open and honest. Look, if somebody says no, you ask them out, they say no. They don't know you. It might be the moment. It might be a bad situation. Who cares? But get through that. Then you can breathe. you can fucking breathe because you haven't breathed in years.